Welcome to Vlogmas Day 17. I wanted to show you a little bit of the morning routine, which is what you've just watched, because that I realized I haven't shown you at all this month. It's pretty typical, like we do the same thing every day no matter what day of the week. So we're working with Thomas's sleep team. If he's not up by 5:30, I wake him. And then he gets dressed for the day. We come downstairs, I make him breakfast, get my water ready, and then we go into the basement and he just like chills and watches TV and eats his breakfast while I work out. This morning I did a 30-minute walk, which was a very good workout, like an 8 incline, so it was good. I even ran a tiny bit, which felt really good. Then I meditated, and we just hung out as a family, took him to school. Here we are. I had a very exciting visitor this morning. Kurt from Penticton Electric came by to figure out a very confusing situation in the basement. There's 2 plugs that only would work, like they were connected to the light switch, but they were connected to 2 different light switches, like one to the main light and then one to the hallway light. And so it's been super frustrating since the treadmill got here, because we're, you know how like the unicorn and I a few days ago spent like 2 hours trying to figure out how we would organize the basement to fit this new piece of exercise equipment. Then to realize that the switches wouldn't always work was like, we needed to call in the expert. So Kurt from Penticton Electric came. He was here for like less than 20 minutes and he was like, we need to change this. So he did, fixed it. Also helped us realize that the top light, the ceiling light, one of the bulbs was out. We had no idea. Very helpful, super fast, like just amazing. I love an expert, gets in, like it seems so simple, but it's so helpful. Like annoying to have 2 plugs that you can't use unless lights are on. And anyway, this main level has a plug that's attached to a different light switch, like an independent switch, and I love it because that's what I connect the Christmas tree to, or a lamp or whatever. Anyway, so simple. Like I have deleted a whole rant this month about how annoying those plugs were, because I was like, ain't nobody want to hear about it. Now it's fixed. Now it's fixed. She's happy. And to celebrate, the unicorn was like, let me take you out for lunch. So we are gonna go to the station for lunch today, and I will show you what we end up getting. I'm just gonna answer a question that I just read. Does the unicorn buy his own groceries, or does he ever make requests? And I'm assuming that this is to do with him answering whether or not he's vegan, which he is not. Yeah, if he wants meat and cheese, he eats meat and cheese, he buys the meat and cheese. He never asked me to buy it. I would, I have. But like, right babe? Like,
yes, but I don't cook meat in the house.
Oh yeah, that was the one thing. I was like, you can eat it in the house. I just don't want to like smell carcass cooking. Just, that's it. Like, well, I don't want to smell eggs cooking. No meat. To the point where like, I think I said this in that video that we have a friend that offered to give him a barbecue, a second barbecue, so he could like barbecue all winter, all year. But I always pictured him like when we were dating and he didn't live here, so he would be here for a few days a week and then he'd go back home because he works shifts, that he would be like leaving town with his head out the window with like a teen burger in his mouth, or like just a steak, just a full-on like T-bone steak, just like head out the window like a dog, like, oh, needed that.
Might be some truth that happened like that.
He says he never did it, but I'm pretty sure he did. Errands have been run, a dump trip happened. The unicorn's making dinner, which I'll show you once it's out of the oven. But I also wanted to show you, so yesterday when I did the my favorite books of the year. I vlogged what I made for dinner, and I'm gonna show you that now. I am making dinner. I'm making this for the very first time. I've never made gnocchi, so here's hoping it's good. I've paired it with some marinara sauce and some of these Gardein meatballs. And I'm gonna top it with a little bit of this Violife cheese. So I just have them in a skillet right now with some garlic and some onion, because I did a bunch of Googling and it said this is the best way to cook it. So here's hoping it's good. And then this is the meatballs and sauce. So I'll show you it once it's ready. Is this what it's supposed to look like? I have no idea, but this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good. I feel like it would have been better with maybe pesto, but I just used what we had. Little greens, little gnocchi with cheese. You're gonna be the taste tester. It's also got some meatballs in there. It was delicious. We both loved it. We have leftovers. I'll be making it again for sure. Maybe try it with like different sauce, different options, but it felt lighter than pasta. We weren't like as full after, which was really nice. What else has happened? Thomas is now done school until next year. My mom came over for a really nice brief visit. And I think I told you that the electrician came. Yes, I did. So do I have time to show them the basement before dinner? I do. Okay, I'll show you the basement. It's majestic at the moment with the Christmas tree and the lights. These lights are up year round, but I will turn on the actual light so you can see. So this is the stairs, and you walk down. That hustle sign is usually lit up, at least when I'm riding my bike, because I like to stare at it and get some motivation. So this looks exactly the same as it always has, but I don't think I have actually done like a basement tour since we switched things up. But now, if you pan over, the treadmill is here, and there's like ample space to walk through, which is really nice. And then this is Thomas's bike. This was my bike before we got the Peloton. And yeah, so there's tons and tons of space. So this is where I will lay out my yoga mat to do yoga or stretching or strength. I like to have the mat down. But yeah, it's turning into kind of like a little baby cardio fitness section. And then this couch, we took to the dump one of the sections, so it used to be a 5-piece and now it's just a 4-piece. We debated getting rid of this section too and just making it like a corner unit, but it's just so comfortable and so big to be able to sprawl out. And we've had lots of company sleep on this couch before, so it's nice to have the option. This is where Thomas will sit and have breakfast while I work out. And then this isn't any different. Little fireplace, the TV, the unicorn's like gaming area. And then these doors used to be white bifolds. If you watched any of my vlogs this year, we did show the transformation of turning them into French doors. This is easily one of my favorite things that we did to the house this year. And now you just open these, we push them, and they're like a French door instead of a bifold. And then this is the unicorn's weight bench, and this is a rower. And then we have some of our heavier weights here, like a 35 and a 20 pound. And then more free weights in here. This is a yoga bolster, 2 yoga blocks. This was actually a gift from a marathoner years ago, so if you're watching, I still use it, I still love it. And then in here is like different kinds of bands. These are the kinds of bands that are, you know, connected. Like in here is like the towel for my yoga mat and a yoga strap. Medicine ball. This is in here is my Lululemon yoga mat, and now it just stays in there, and this is the one that I travel with. And then back here is a foam roller, which is where it belongs because I just despise foam rolling so much. And then extra shoes. So these are the shoes I've been running on the treadmill with. Another foam roller. And then this is the spare bedroom. So when we have company, these easily fold and they go in the storage room so that our company has like a nice guest room that isn't just half of a weight room. I started building this last year and it's really expanded, and let me tell you, has it ever been so good for my mental health to have the ability to work out at home. And then around here, obviously the Christmas tree isn't always here, but it's just been really nice and festive to have. Some extra blankets, my meditation cushion, and then this is my yoga mat that goes this way. Maybe I'll try and remember to show you. I haven't been filming while I've been working out because it is just like really nice, like my time in the morning. So that is a little bit of a tour of our workout area. I have been super impressed with the treadmill so far. I actually ran a little bit this morning, which was amazing for me. Got to work up my endurance. And the bike I love so much. So initially I got that bike over there that's now Thomas's from Best Buy. Last November is when I got the Peloton app and got a bike. Before that I had been using the Sweat app, which I talked about a ton. That got me through the first, what was that, like 6 months of the pandemic. And then I wanted to add cardio, I wanted to do something more. And I have family members that have had a Peloton for like ever. I don't know, 5 years, 7 years, a very long time. And so it had kind of always been in the back of my head as an option. So I just used the app for a long time. If you're interested in the Peloton app, if you know anyone who has a membership, they can give you 60 days for free. If you don't, you can message me. I'm happy to give it to you. Like, this is not an endorsement. I am not sponsored. If you want to buy a bike or a treadmill, I have a coupon code. I think it's for like $100 or $150 off. Again, not sponsored. Anyone who has a Peloton would be able to offer this to you, but if you'd like it, let me know. So I had just the regular bike from Best Buy, which was a good quality one for, I told myself that I wouldn't actually invest in the Peloton until I did at least 100 rides, and I did that. So that was my gift to myself to buy the bike. It came this May of 2021, and I'm almost at 500 rides. I'm at, I think, close to about 1,200 workouts in general. In fact, they do this thing called the cool down, and it's all of your stats for an entire year. And I'm so proud of my stats, so I'm just gonna include that right here. Finding a way to exercise or move your body is so individual and so specific and unique and personal, and it ebbs and flows. This is what's worked for me. I've never been this consistent working out. Like you saw in that thing, I only missed 3 days in the last year, which is an incredible accomplishment. I didn't actually have any idea that I'd only missed 3 days. I love it because I can work out from home. I can work out with Thomas here. He can see me working out. He can ride his bike while I ride my bike. That's really important to me to really foster a healthy example for a child, to see their parent prioritizing exercise and then encourage them to do the same. I love the classes, the instructors. I added strength a couple months ago and have been just, it has brought me so much joy. So I do spinning as well as strength classes with weights, some body weight, as well as yoga, meditation, Pilates, bar, dance, cardio. They have walks and runs for outside, which I've done. Now the treadmill. I'm sure I'm missing other things that I love to do. Meditation, did I say that? I gave up my Headspace account. I just solely use the meditations that are on this. Anyway, this is not an endorsement. This is not me telling you that you should get it. This is just me saying, like, I have finally found what works for me, and it's a big part of my life. It will 100% be in the, like, Mare's 2021 favorites. I'd love to know what works for you when it comes to exercise or moving your body. Is it getting a dog and walking your dog every day? Is it going to Orange Theory? Is that what it's called? Orange Theory? Orange Fitness? Is it going to the gym? Is it doing dance? Is it doing yoga? Is it doing it in your house? Are you also on Peloton? If you are, feel free to add me. My leaderboard name is Finding My Cape. Anyway, I cannot sing its praises enough. I know it gets like weird flack online, but it has gotten me through so much of my mental health in the pandemic. I don't know how I would have gotten through a lot of this without it. I'll show you now what the unicorn has made for dinner. He made a vegan shepherd's pie, and it's not potato, it's cauliflower. I just took off my makeup and got into my pajamas. Dinner was so good. And then we just did the usual, like, watch the news. It's not good, y'all. It's not good. If you live in BC, hugs to you. If you live anywhere, hugs to you, because this is not where we thought we would be in December of 2021. I feel like we're still in 2019, and this has all just been like a nightmare, a bad dream. So I'm sending you love. We will get through this. It's okay to be pissed. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to be scared. All of those feelings are valid. What we don't like to do, and I will have to work on this, my therapist teaches me every time I see her, is not judging how we feel. We feel the feelings, but we don't judge them. Like, oh, I shouldn't be upset. It's okay to be upset. It's okay. This is crap. On that note, I am gonna have a cocktail, some chips, and bid you good night on this Friday. Is it day 17? Mm-hmm. Day 17. And I think that's all I was gonna say. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye.